In the Trenches with Ryan Roxie.
So you mentioned the drills, and that is basically what we are here to talk about, is what you have going on right now, along with touring with Bon Jovi. But you're able to do your own solo band. You've had this band for quite a while.
Yes, since 2003, I think.
And you are putting out your fourth album. Or
Well,
fourth release, or what is this?
It is an album in volumes. This is volume 1 that just came out May 9th. But it's one of those things because, 2013 I became a dad, and then again 2016, and we started this in 2014, and then you're on John Bon Jovi's speed dial. So
Right.
with life stuff and the Bon Jovi stuff,
Yeah.
it took 5 years for this thing to come out. But in the meantime, we got to record a lot. So, there's a different drummer on every song.
I was just going to say, do you have a consistent lineup? And if you have a different drummer on every lineup, that answers that question
Yeah.
for drummers. But do you have a consistent bassist, or
Yes,
are you, okay.
Daniel Spree. He's my bass player for life, my
Okay.
left wing. And so every time we went into the studio, we took a different drummer. But it wasn't even like.
Was that conscious, or did it just happen? Like, oh, okay,
Well,
I feel this song deserves this drummer.
Well, I was still living in LA, and it was like, hey, I want to record the record in July. And my drummer's like, oh, wow, I just got the Voice tour. When you have a good drummer in LA, they play in 10 bands.
They're working.
And you're like, okay, so, hey, I got a gig on Friday. Yeah, I can't do it. And then you go to B guy. I got a gig on Friday. I can't do it. You go to C guy. So all these drummers, right? But at the same time, being a session guy, I had played with some of the best drummers in the world. And you form a camaraderie with all these individuals. And then when you're like, I'm going to record a record, I'm going to call up all my buddies and see who wants to play on the record. And they all said yes. Plus, there was a few people that I hadn't worked with before.
Well, the good news is you're only halfway through the alphabet at this point. You're a little over halfway up. You have 14 drummers on that, so you have plenty more music to come out.
Yeah.
Talk to me about this new record and what someone should expect or not expect as a difference between, okay, this is Phil X playing with his own band, The Drills, and this is who I go to see, Phil X, when he plays in Bon Jovi. What's the
Right.
difference between the two?
The difference is I can't go full Phil X in Bon Jovi because I'm kind of, John's driving, I'm in the back seat, and full Phil X is a little too wacky for Bon Jovi. a little too
You're Phil
quirky.
half X.
Yeah, I'm Phil.
Phil 3/4 X. I don't know.
Half an X is like a V, the top of
Yeah,
it.
then it becomes there's way too much algebra involved at that point.
Yeah,
but
it's math.
so when people come to see The Drills,
I
go
always say if you're looking at a map and you got Phil, say you have Richie on one side and you have me on the other side, there's a guy that shows up in the middle who is yet to be named, and he delivers every night with Bon Jovi. Now, when I do The Drills, they're my songs, my lyrics, my riffs, my stupid riffs that I choose to write and then sing on top of at the same time. That's doing math.
Yeah.
That's like calculus.
Do you find yourself when you write your songs that you're the best person possible to sing those lyrics and those melodies over it?
That's a good question. I believe I am. I it's because I write for my voice. I write for how I play guitar. And the lyrics that I write, I'm very tongue-in-cheek, very open to interpretation. Those are the kind of lyrics that I like. When people say, hey, what did you mean by that line? I go, what did you think? Because I'd like to hear somebody else's view, because that's why music's amazing. Music is
Open
I think
to
music
interpretation.
exactly. And I think reading between the lines is really understanding your artist, the artist that you like.
Mm-hmm.
So in my case with some people don't want to sing the lyrics that I've written because sometimes they're goofy, but at the same time when you dig into the goofy, there's more of a message.
Yeah.
Like one of the examples I use, we have a song called Kiss My Troublemaker. And, a lot of people would take that as a sexual innuendo.
Yeah.
And for me, as you read into the lyrics, it's about taking chances in life.
Right.
Yeah. So.
Well, I mean, I'm the last one to say anything. I have a song called Smell My Finger, and that's pretty literal. Yeah. So
I'm Ryan Roxie, and I've taken all my years of experience of playing guitar, and I want to pass the torch of rock and roll on to you. Check out the System 12 Guitar Method.